Welcome to Asylum, guys and gals.
Dude, I had no idea you were even coming on.
Welcome to Asylum.
Well, Gary was giving me some information of some backdoor fucking podcasts happening I didn't get an invite for.
Backdoor being the key
We're
word.
gonna talk shit.
I invited
you, bro.
I invited you last week, and you were like, hold on, I'll even go back and read the text. What did you say?
He said, if you want to talk shit, do it to his face, bro.
No, he said some bullshit to me last week. What the fuck did he say? Where the fuck was this? Oh, hold on, I gotta find this shit. There's some bullshit.
Did you upgrade the lighting in your office there?
No.
You seem more angelic today.
I'm like,
Oh, God. His head's swelling, Chris. Thanks.
I'm like, yo. I'm like, if you guys want to come on with Third Pedal tomorrow night, let me know. And Chris goes, yeah, lastminute.com. So go fuck yourself. Yeah, he didn't show up.
I said that. I did.
Well, and I was
we were
still
recording our own pod, right, Gare? Were we not?
Well, last night we were, yeah.
No, last week when he was doing Third Pedal, we were recording our own.
We did later that night.
Because Gary was at that barbecue shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we recorded that night.
So
And I was in the throes of this number changeover. So that went into the great abyss of jettisoned phone numbers. So I missed the whole lastminute.com thing.
Oh, right, because the whole
because you got your new phone number.
Yeah.
So then he texted me. I didn't even know, dude. I had no idea. I didn't know you guys scrapped your pod from yesterday. I thought you guys had one.
Dude, here, let me. It's better if I do it than Gary because Gary is directly related to what happened. So, of course, it's lastminute.com. We need a podcast before Monday. So Gary's like, how does tonight work? All right, fuck it. Let's do it. Hop on. He's like, oh, I think my mom's going to come on. I'm like, fuck, fabulous. Gary's mom's a great time. We can all agree. So we start getting into this, and Gary was hoping for war stories. And I think a lot of people were hoping for war stories. And it just sort of ended up going down that path where we're all too closely connected that we started having conversation that just would have, I don't know. It was just one of those things. It didn't work. Like there was zero. I don't even think we mentioned a Foxbody this whole podcast, period. And I'm not going to say which way this podcast went down. It's one of those things you don't talk about at the dinner table. We'll just keep it there. And I'm like, at the end of it, I'm like, Gary, because I know Gary well enough. I'm like, are you okay with everything that was discussed in this pod? Like, because it's my turn to post it. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But Gary and his mom, I don't know. So Gary's like, no, I think we're okay. Then I wake up this morning. It's like, dude, I'm having second thoughts. I don't think we should put that pod.
Now you're going to have everybody wanting to know what the hell this pod is.
Well, members only shit. I don't know.
Too bad, guys.
$20.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah. Knowing Gary's mom,
$20.
Knowing Gary's mom, it can only be probably one of 2-3 things, right?
Yeah. Mama was a little hot last night. So probably best to leave that one on the hard drive.
Yeah.
What a dick,
Reality is to the mass, most of our audience, everyone probably would have been in agreement, for the most part, but it's just one of those things. You get a few, I don't know.
Outliers.
Yeah. Like you get a few things where you might have a different opinion on, and it can go sideways real quick. So it is what it is, but we still had a great time.
Yeah, I can imagine his mom's a blast, dude.
Yeah,
but now I'm stuck with you. I'm stuck with you. he texted me. He goes, who the fuck's hosting this pod? I said, you're coming on? I had no idea. He said, send me the link, you fucking backdoor podcast jerks. Oh man, it certainly seems that way sometimes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So what are you guys doing, man? What's going on?
I was shoveling food in my mouth. I found a little place down from the shop here, boys.
Yeah.
The barn, unbelievable food. And like, it's almost so cheap that you think to yourself, is there really food that's going to come out of that kitchen? Like, it's just everything you want it to be and beyond reasonable prices.
Gary, welcome to the South.
I was going to say, John, I've seen how Gary eats. I'm curious to know if this fucker's going to put on a couple pounds.
He's going to put on pounds.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let's do a bet.
Yeah.
What are you right now, Gary?
180?
No, I'm saying you don't.
Are you going to Foxtoberfest, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, Gary. At Foxtoberfest, you're going to weigh 195.
Ooh, really?
Fucking 15 pounds.
I'm saying no, he ain't going to gain weight.
He'll have to trim the beard to look slimmer.
No way.
Yeah.
He's too active, dude. He runs around like he's with his head cut off.
You're 180, Gary?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's odd. That's so weird. Like, how
180, 185.
I think he's lying to like prepare.
You think he's 190?
Yeah, I think he's sort of like, you know, when you go to the doctors and they're going to like sedate you and it's like, oh, I'm just going to add 10 pounds to make sure they really knock me the fuck out. I think that's what he's doing right now.
Gary, do you have any scales in your home, son?
Not here. The only scale I got's for like weighing packages here at the shop.
Oh, weighing what kind of packages are we weighing over there, big guy?
Yeah, I don't even know if my package would register
It's
on
next
that
to the
scale.
Ounce scales? Is that what that is? That ounce scales over there?
It's stainless steel, so it's going to be cold, or else I'd try it out.
Okay.
How tall are you?
How tall? 5'11"?
All right. 5'11", 180. Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah. What are you, Chris?
So I'm right at 6 foot, and right now I'm 160.
Oh wow. Okay. Tom.
Fuck, man, you lost a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah. Like in
You
Dubai,
were
at my corporate prime. Actually, it was after I broke my ankle too. So I was like laid up, not doing shit for 8 weeks. I hit 190 once upon a time.
Okay.
I don't know, John. Last I checked, I'm like 6 foot, 6'1" in between kind of dealish.
Yeah.
Probably like 190, 190-ish.
Okay.
Damn, I wouldn't have pictured that either.
No.
Solid,
bro.
Solid ass. Solid my ass.
Fucking solid, bro. That's what it is.
The heaviest I've ever been is I've been over 2 bills. 205 is my heaviest.
Is there a picture of that?
I don't think so, because it was pre-digital.
Yeah, it's hanging in Cracker Barrel in Knoxville, Tennessee. Remember?
Yeah, I was eating good at the time, buddy. Like, well, small town kid, and I mean, small enough town, we didn't have any fast food in it. So my first year away from home, I got Arby's, I got Mickey D's, I got everything. So I'm eating like McDonald's breakfast. Between breakfast and lunch, I'm going to Arby's. And then lunchtime, I'm probably going back to Arby's. And like Chris said, for a little fucker, I can put away some groceries. So I'd be getting like 2 beef and cheddars and a bacon chicken sandwich, like all the shit. So I went home at Canadian Thanksgiving, which falls in October. So I was only gone about 6 weeks. And I was doing something outside in the driveway in my truck, and I got my shirt dirty. So this is still back home at mom's house. I go in and peel my shirt off to throw it in the wash. She goes, "Holy fuck, lard ass. What are you doing?" Like, well, the boy's been eating, right? I don't know, but I have warned the wife. I said, "Hey, listen, there might be a little bit more of me to love now that we're down south here, because like the food is amazing and it's reasonably priced." Like last night I was here too, went down to this Mexican joint, and I mean, put it this way, for an outsider coming in there, I can't get my head around how they can charge as little as they could for this burrito I got, because the math doesn't math based on what I was used to paying back in Canada.
Because it's a big ass burrito, ain't it?
Dude, this thing's the size of your arm. Like,
dude, I gotta timestamp that. What is that, 950 something?
Did you pick it up and eat it like a burrito, or did you cut it?
Here's the thing: you can't, because they smother it in cheese sauce too. Dude.
Look at
so
you.
it's a knife and fork.
Yeah.
And this thing's, I don't even want to know how many calories are in it. Like, it's full of avocado, steak, like all the good stuff.
You're 100% sure that was cheese sauce.
Well, it may be an elephant's cheese sauce.
So next time, Gary, get the chimichanga, which is like deep fried, and then have it like coated in queso.
Ooh,
so good.
That'd be all right.
That's the way to go. And we'll see you at 200 at Foxtoberfest.
Yeah.
So the tail end of that story is that burrito is $12. And I mean, I can eat it, but you hurt after.
Oh yeah.
And it comes with a bag, like, I mean, probably as many chips as you'd get in a proper sized chip bag. It comes with that and like a soup bowl of salsa. I know. So then even the barn, I get a double bacon cheeseburger tonight, tater tots, and dude, all in. I was $12 with a tip.
Motherfuckers, it's all about the value. That's
Gary's never buying groceries again. He's just going to go out to eat from here out.
I've eaten at home twice since I've lived in Tennessee. Like shit. I'm not going home for some whatever shit meal when I could be eating this.
Right?
Dude, the office is looking fucking tip top.
Got some stuff in her now. Yeah. Little Canadian throwback, eh?
Oh, hockey stick, yeah.
Is we all squared away there now or what?
Yeah,
what happened with the electrician?
Right. Buckle up, boys. Hopefully everybody's sitting down when they hear this. I have this guy recommended to me by a friend in town here that says, this is the guy. You got to get him. Okay, come on out. Check it out. Let me know what I'm dealing with.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
So just for context.
You got some pretty lips.
It does go that direction if I'm letting the cat out of the bag. So.
Can you do anything with them burritos?
Yeah, the burrito gigante. So here's just like a little bit of back intel to give you a sense of like what I need to deal with. So my breaker box is at the front of the building. My hoists and compressor and everything are at the back. And it's about, I don't know, 90 feet, a 90-foot run from the breaker box back to like a sub panel that should probably be put in and then wired out to the hoist and stuff from there. So anyway, nice enough guy. We're shooting the shit and we get down to the business end of the deal where he's going to tell me how much he estimates this thing's going to cost me. And he goes, yeah, like probably about $5,000. How many grand? 5. I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to hear that a third time. $5,000 to wire 2 hoists and a compressor.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
boy.
fucking planet are you living on, buddy?
Fucking electric, man.
So
you gotta pay for the burritos.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be eating any burritos
and
if I'm paying this guy.
Cheeseburgers, dude. My God.
Did he think you just moved from California?
I don't know what he thought. I mean, he knew that I was buddies with this other guy, like recommended whatever. So
you got that West Coast thing about you. I bet you that's what happened. He thought you were from Cali. Gave you the Cali tax.
I don't know. So just so I wasn't, out of league or whatever, I called my good buddy back in Canada who runs an electrical outfit, runs like 10, 12 guys, knows this stuff inside and out. I said, hey, James, here's what I'm dealing with. Gave him the whole parameters, the length of the building and everything else. And I said, if you didn't know me and you were like flat out busy, what would that run you? Like, what would you quote me? He's like, probably at most like 1,800, maybe. Like
this is hold on, Gary, not to interrupt. This is external, right?
Yeah, we were just gonna bore a hole in the side of the building, run it down in conduit, and stab back in.
But did you have to add a panel? Like we talked about, like a sub panel?
Sub panel, yep.
Sub panel with 3 breakers or 1?
I don't know what he was thinking we would need, but
Because you were going to run everything individually, right? Each lift individually, the compressor individually.
You probably do it on separate breakers, all three.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Was it 3 breakers? So was it a sub panel plus 3 breakers? And
I'm guessing it would be. So you could like, if
separate lines.
compressor runs away, you can hit the compressor breaker, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, my buddy goes like, on a bad day, like you pissed me off, probably like $1,600 to $1,800. I'm like, okay, yeah, like we're worlds apart. This is a raping. So yeah, maybe I should have puckered up more, Johnny. I don't know.
All right, I got a fucking scale here. I got to confirm this. That shit, I sound a little fat when I said
What'd you do? Tell Aaron to bring you a scale?
No.
Clothes on.
I was
Close
wrong.
on evening.
I was wrong. What do you think? Give you guess.
What'd you say? 180?
I said
190.
190.
I think you're 180 at best.
179.
That's what I was
gonna say
thinking.
175 too.
180. Yeah, 180 on the nose at the most.
So Gary's shorter and fatter than me by a pound.
I'm telling you, he's
Thicker.
lying on that, man. He just put those pounds on there to make Foxtoberfest not seem as bad.
I gotta see Gary's weight in a picture is what I gotta see.
I don't get on scales very often, boys, but like I know I'm 180 to 185. That's my range.
You could be 189 for all we know.
No.
Johnny, what are you down to now?
Yesterday morning was 229.
Damn.
It's good, man. What was your heaviest?
336.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's how long?
Well, I started at 336 was in March of 24. And then, I lost mine and Michael's competition. I lost down to what, like 285? It was 284 at Foxtoberfest of that year of 24. And I gained back up over the winter, went through that mild depression, gained back up. When I left home, I was 317. So last August 24th, I was 317, and I'm 229 now.
Damn, you're a fucking stud.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, I can give you some perspective here. It probably looked like I was doing funny things there, but I was taking a picture of my pants, like inseam and waist.
Sure.
Okay. Here, I'll see if I can. Yeah, exactly. See if I can pull this up on here for you. Just so, like, you know what I mean? It is kind of hard to judge when you just see somebody's face. Maybe you guys gotta, I don't know, allow screen share.
I don't know how to do this shit.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it at all. I didn't know you could do shit like this.
Okay, maybe I gotta present.
Mm-hmm.
Image file.
If this is going to be some fancy technical shit, you might as well just stop now because I feel figured out. What the fuck is this?
Okay, you guys might have to add my screen share in though. There it is.
Oh, there it is. 32. Okay.
So there's some context, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wear a 32. I feel like someone who's 180 is a 34.
How do I remove this motherfucker?
You think so?
Yep.
What do you feel like a guy that's 229?
34.
Aren't you a 36? Didn't we ask you this?
So I've got 2 pair of 34 pants now.
They're stretched, though.
One pair is, the other is not.
Yeah, but
One pair is, the other is not.
John, are you a pants sagging kind of guy, or like, you know what I mean?
No. I like my damn pants to fit. I'm single, so the ladies got to see my ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if that helps at all, but yeah, hover around 180. Like fighting weight for me though, like good shape would be like high 160s, low 170s. 170, let's say. I'm probably 10 pounds heavier than like, skipping through life fighting weight kind of stuff.
Right.
Boys, I want to stop at 220.
220.
Well,
I really think I would look sick if I got any smaller than that.
Sometimes it'll run away from you though, right? Like once you get your metabolism going, you like hell, you might bounce off 200.
Mine is on fire right now, Gary.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I could eat the damn world and not worry about gaining a pound.
That's
Right.
good, man.
It's ridiculous.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to
So
readjust those coilovers.
Did it not look right pulling in the parking lot? Did it look
Yeah, it was a
bad?
little high on the driver's side.
Is it high on the driver's side? My bad.
So
I'll
what
get-
do you, go
I'll
ahead.
get it adjusted.
What are you gonna do? So what are you gonna do about the electric then, Gar?
Yeah.
Oh, so had another guy come by yesterday. Haven't got his quote yet, but seemed like a super solid dude. Said all the right things, you know, hates the whole like, yeah, times are busy around here, but like, you know, doesn't mean you get to rip people off. So he's kind of checking all them boxes. And shit, I mean, well, the other thing too is Buddy at 5K, he's like, yeah, like we could maybe at the earliest get you in like in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, Buddy.
So you're using an electrician because you gotta get a permit?
Nope. I mean, yeah, it's one of them things, right? I just don't, I could probably rough it in, but AC power sort of gets me a little panicked in the mind.
You and I could fucking do that in a weekend.
I tried to tell him at 220 is the easiest thing because he can't fuck up the wiring. It's just too hot.
Yeah, it's really, you just need a neutral.
I think you can do it, Gary.
Yeah.
Google is your friend.
ChatGPT will just tell you how to do it.
You
That's-
love that shit too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't-
walking through wiring.
He's like, oh, I don't love it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would check is that, and Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's different like emergency shutoffs, technically speaking, for code. So even though like if you had a sub panel with the breaker, you still need something with like an arm's reach to shut power to one of those devices off. So
No,
like
that's
my
not-
lifts
that's
all
only-
have like a big
well-
Levington switch on them.
It depends on where you live, I suppose. The code's different
Yeah.
places.
Are you in a county or are you in a city?
County.
That's generally
Yeah,
for
that
three
code.
phase. For three phase, Chris.
Right.
By me anyway.
Yeah, you won't have code, Gary, more than likely.
Yeah, it depends on where you live. Some places might. I could see some places require.
Man, that motherfucker has an eye wash station. Like he's legit.
Dang.
Yeah.
He's got emergency exits. Like he's up to fire code. Like I was like, shit,
Wow.
this place is like ready. I think
Not
he has
put in by
wheelchair
me.
parking.
Yeah, I didn't put these in. I inherited them. I inherited this desk, that file cabinet. It was all in here when I moved in.
Was it an auto shop before?
Nope.
What was it?
Well, apparently there was two things. The one that I'm still getting mail for is some sort of like instrumentation, or like it was kind of an electrical outfit, which doesn't say much for like some of the wiring that I've seen. And you know, I don't know what I'm doing here, hence the reason I'm trying to hire an electrician. But like there is some shit going on up in those ceilings. Like wires ran wherever, coiled up, stapled to the wall. It's a little
Well,
hillbilly.
you know what they say? It's a plumber with leaky pipes, right? So that kind of
Maybe.
jives. We'll just throw that together. We'll deal with it later, you know?
True. Yeah, so there was that. And then if you go back in like Google Earth photos, it almost looks like there was like a thrift shop or something here.
Wait, is the earth round in those photos?
You can't tell. So, yeah. Oh, hey, as long as we're on that line,
Yeah.
so I had something pop up today in my YouTube feed. I'll see if it's still there.
Is that my nips?
Maybe
bro?
Corona.
Did you bring my nips home?
Hell yeah.
I forgot all. How many I leave there?
Probably like 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're not going to waste.
He called them nips.
That's what they are, bro. They're little 7 ounces, my little guys.
They look like little nipples.
Tell me they don't go down nice.
Tom's nips.
They go down nice.
They do. Imagine like Shaq holding one of these. It'd
Oh my
look like
God.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. That's how I roll. I like them things.
It looked
He's
like
a-
one of us holding a thimble.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Gar?
Well, now I can't find it.
Earth rabbit holes. Is that what you're talking about?
No, but it was like kind of on one of these. I don't know. I guess maybe not mainstream. So this is a bad start already, but I mean, it's a well-known fella, okay, like reporter, if you will, Benny Johnson.
Okay.
I don't know Benny at all. How's that well known?
You don't know him?
No. You know him, Chris?
Never heard of him.
Tom, do you know him?
No, absolutely not.
Gary, that some bitch ain't well known. None of us know him.
Well, he's got 6.1 million subs on the YouTubes.
Yeah, well,
pretty well known.
What a loser.
Right. Okay. Well, dang. And now this is going to make me look like a real dipshit, but there was something about the moon landing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
I can't find the damn thing now.
They took it down. Fake news.
They found out it was real and they took it down.
Yeah. Maybe.
He was telling.
What was it about? Give us the rundown.
I honestly didn't watch it. I just seen it as a headline and I was going to like screenshot it and send it to you and whatever. It slipped my mind.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, now I can't find it.
I think you dreamt it up last night, boys.
Yeah.
I seen it today. I swear.
Send it to me when you find it.
Okay.
We'll never find it, Tom. It's gone. Somebody deleted it.
Well, maybe.
Dude, that was a hell of a conversation. We were up to like 2 in the fucking morning.
That was heavy.
Gary's like, you'll fly off the fucking earth.
Okay, no. I mean, for context, because there's going to be obviously a lot of people that listen to this and not know the full story. We were asking a lot of questions that night.
It was a Scream Puff style podcast is what it was.
Yeah. And I was going down the road saying like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I like to ask questions and I find that it makes life that much more interesting. And there are some questions that can be asked on these like alleged, the way things were, where when you hear the questions, you go like, I don't know. I never really thought much about that. So I don't know.
You know what? Tom, the night that Gary was in the hot seat, was that the night before when you were drilling him?
Whoa. He was what? What?
Drilling him with questions.
Whoa. What?
$20 is $20, John.
Tom, you were drilling Gary?
$20
Chris
is
walked in on
$20.
it.
My farts haven't made noise since, so I don't know.
See, he's got a big burrito, or is that what
Fucking A. Fucking A.
So he was getting
That's where all the weight comes from, buddy.
Here, you big guy.
190.
Yeah.
All right. So the night we were on the front porch,
120 all nuts and ribs and 60 in cock.
No, I can't. That's terrible.
Jesus.
Dragon pavement.
We got to go back. So the night we were outside and you looked up at the moon and go, Gary, you see the fucking moon? You see the circle? The fucking earth is round. Good night. Are you talking about that night?
Okay. Yeah. So the night before, though, wasn't that the night we were all around the dinner table and we were talking about places to travel, but you started asking Gary about like the $1 million or whatever thing?
Yeah.
I think so. I think he was in the hot seat that night. So he was just trying to stir the pot the following night is probably what was going on.
Payback.
Yeah. Because even I went to bed because our bedroom is right outside where we were all sitting. And Brittany's just like, what the fuck is he going on about with all these things? Because you could hear you guys clear as day from the bedroom. And I'm like, he's off on a tangent. Leave him alone.
Yeah. As far as sitting on that patio, your room placement was kind of shitty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Single pane Tennessee windows. Yeah. Not good.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah.
We did need a follow-up. What happened with the broken TV?
Oh, just we're not paying.
Okay, so she declined, and that was it. That was the end of it.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Okay.
To my knowledge, yeah. We haven't heard nothing back. What a scam bullshit.
Yeah, we did actually talk a little bit about that in the unreleased pod to say that we think it's a genuine scam of like once all the feedback and ratings have exchanged, because that request for payment for damages is almost like an automated message, to my understanding, what Aaron said, because you can just agree to pay the full amount or half of it or whatever it is, and it'll probably just come off your credit card. So I'm like, by them doing it after the fact, people can't then leave feedback because they already have, stating, oh, they tried to blame us for this or blah, blah, blah. They just do it hoping people will pay.
Yeah, at first I thought it was just cleaners. I'm like, the fucking cleaners did this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about it. The review was left, so it is what it is.
Yeah. We did run into the cleaners on the way out of there. Well, they just pulled up.
Yeah, I heard the last pod. You said they sat there all weird and shit?
Yeah, because, well, we still had half an hour till like 11. And so 10:30, they come wailing in. And I mean, that rig was rough. Hey, like, I don't know, GMC Envoy or something, like, you know, quarter-ton SUV. And like,
it was the Ultima of SUVs.
Yeah. Muffler dragging on the ground and all tinted out. And they just pulled up to the kind of front patio area, shut her down, and sat there. It's kind of like, is there anybody in there? And like, what are you here for? You know, like maybe announce yourself, because it's a little weird. But
yeah, we're
sat there.
We go back next year. Are you going back, Chris, or no? Are you passing?
I'll go as a guest.
With no car.
No car.
That's fine. We're gonna go back to that old development, I think. The one.
You know what I think you should do, Chris?
What's that?
Stalker Vert.
Dude, I tried
to drive it.
I tried to get him this year.
Why don't you?
The Stalker Vert was Foxtoberfest the last time that I took a car.
Not been to pits?
No, because you'll have the Cobra ready.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude,
Stalker Vert's a pain in the dick to move around, bro.
The Cobra would be a splash at fucking pits, dude.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, then it just get like, well, whatever. There's a million Cobras, dude. It's just gonna look like every other Cobra out there.
Not when it's aired out.
True.
Yeah, how many RS chassis on air with T-top Cobras are there? None.
Zero.
Yeah.
So, and Foxtoberfest will be its only debut. So then there'll be winter. Well, here anyway.
Hopefully it's sold by then, bro.
Maybe.
Someone should just buy that shit. I'm hoping someone wants to buy it now. And then, you know, I told Gary today I'm going to go after my Crash 458 dreams, build a fucking Ferrari.
You told me, yeah.
This is my segue. That's why I'm doing all the Ferrari shit. It's like getting me prepared and amped up. Like, fuck yeah. Closest thing I have for now.
Fuck these Foxbodys.
Man, I still got 10 more of them.
You're never getting out of the Foxbody game. You may stray. You know what I mean? Wander here and there.
There'll always be, dude, Foxbody made me, man. Like, it was my first car and everything else. So I'm not going to forget where I came from. But at the same time, I'm not just going to sit still and that be the only thing in my life.
I get it. Well, BMW.
That's true, man. Man, I saw this one, V10 like mine on the Autobahn today. I think he hit, I forget what he did. Is over 310 kilometers an hour on that bitch. And like just on the Autobahn, it looks like you're doing like a normal speed. It's crazy.
What the fuck's a kilometer?
It's like 168 mile an hour, I think he hit.
I'm not touching this one.
186.
Talking like that, damn it.
I think it was 186 mile an hour he was doing.
There you go. That I understand.
We speak
That's moving
English here.
Harry, what are you doing with the yellow fucking car?
I don't know. Like I've kind of mentioned a couple times, I think it'd be neat to go down that Barra road with it. So, but that being said too, I mean, you know, how do you venture down the road of like a relatively massive project like that and also start a business at the same time, right? So But Chris was talking to me about it last night because he apparently knows a fella somewhere in the Texas area that could have one sitting on a stand. And he's like, just put it on a stand. I'm like, yeah, I know. But then it's like walking past that good looking girl your whole life and never saying hi to her, right? Like, so I don't know if I need to tempt myself that bad, but I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty neat, like, path to go with that car, especially with it being an inline six car right now.
And that car's solid, right? No rust.
No, it's got some rust.
It does?
I don't, yeah, like one part of it, I think like, well, yeah, it's just like a trunk pan it needs. And then front frame rails, I don't know how bad they get. It doesn't look awful, but it's kind of one of those things. Once you get into it, you'll put it this way. A guy should probably just cut them out and start fresh.
Right.
But it's not like they're, you know, the front end of the car's hanging off of it or anything. So
Actually, you know what? This made me, I don't know why, kind of random, but this made me think to ask Chris. Remember we were texting the other day about venting?
About which?
Me and Gary were going back and forth texting about venting engine bays with heat.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
And we were kind of going back and forth with ideas. Like, how would you vent heat without a heat extractor hood? Like, say we want Gary's car gets super hot, my car gets super hot. Say we wanted to pull heat out of there, but we don't want heat extractors. So you gotta know the difference between low pressure zones and high pressure zones.
Yeah.
We're trying
vacuum
placement of venting. And then we thought of the idea of, like, you ever see the mini spall fans?
Yep.
Actually, Dominic brought this up to me, the tiny mini spalls, about placing them someplace to pull it out.
Well, so funny enough, so my BMW, my E39 M5, so the red one that's got the supercharger on it, that's got a fully intercooled setup. And when I did the blower, it's when I was in Dubai. So obviously there's temps of, 125, feel underneath the hood's like insane, right? So did two things. One was all my piping I had made out of carbon fiber, which in a turbo application is a little bit different, but like all your inlet tubes and stuff, like Gary wouldn't be able to do it, but you'd probably like all that into your throttle body, out of the turbo and all that's all carbon to keep the heat transfer through metal in the bay. And then I actually have two of those mini spalls that you're talking about that, like, dude, those two fans that I have pushing air, like, are more than enough. Like here, I actually had to disconnect my main spall fan because the other two actually move so much air. The car won't even get up to temp. I actually get a check engine light here because my car won't reach operating temperature because it stays too fucking cold.
So my theory was, if I put a vent, say like where the factory intake pipe went, right? Like in the inner fender, the big old. If I put a vent there with a spall fan, in my head, I'm thinking that would work.
You know what I would do? I would actually cut. And there's ways that you can make this look nice, is actually where your windshield squirter fucking thing goes through in the firewall. I would actually cut a section out there and get two pullers on the back and like suck that shit out of the cowl, the wiper cowl.
So would you vent it to the wiper cowl?
Yeah.
So you just run a pipe to the wiper cowl.
Well, you don't even need to. Like, even just imagine just cutting two holes in that upper part of your fire. Like, you wouldn't have to do that. You could mount the fans technically behind and put like a screen there.
Well, so I've been looking into this a lot, like with billet. Like, you know who makes really good vents, like for boats.
Yeah,
you can get really nice vents for like outdoor like boats, fucking boats.
Float in the water. Yeah.
But if I put one on the driver's side,
John, you're muted.
If I put
those outdoor boats, right?
you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if I put one on the driver's side sucking out to the cowl, right? And then I had one on the passenger side blowing in on the turbo, essentially that should pull a ton of heat out of there.
So,
well, even if you like going along the lines of what Chris is saying, if you did almost like not an oval, but like a square with round corners kind of thing, hole into that cowl section, and just like you're saying, use the low pressure of it would really only pull.
But Chris is talking about going on where the windshield washer bottle is.
No, where your
firewall.
wipers are.
Oh, the wiper motor?
Yes, or like right in the center. So you could actually do it with your wiper motor if you're not running wipers. You know what I mean? Like just imagine mounting a fan back there. So you're drawing all the air into the cowl and it'll all go out where, the fucking plastic cowl part is. It always breaks,
The only thing I don't like about it is you're cutting into the car at that point. If you use,
I agree.
If you would, but air box location to try to get some out, you're not hacking.
Okay, so here's the question: are you not running the Scott Rod panel that goes across that section?
Yeah, but I could just cut that out without destroying the car.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck? You're always going to have that panel there, so you can cut the car, cut the panel, and if you ever don't want that setup, you leave the panel and whatever. There's a hole where you cut through the. What's more important to you at this point? Like, fuck, dude, you got mini tubs. Who cares?
Here, I'll give you a good.
That's true.
Hey, Tom, what about
I'm all worried about keeping the shit original.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're really worried about it, right?
That's true.
What are you thinking, John?
So, Wicked Stepsister, he's got the dimple die with the mesh.
Yeah, exactly.
With the mesh string behind it on the back of the cowl.
Yep.
Go look at that, and then imagine you could probably do. So they have those. They're little tiny tanning bed fans.
Well, we were talking about the fall ones, the mini fall ones.
Yeah, you could do those or whatever.
From what I understand, and Chris just kind of verified. Yeah, they're pretty wicked.
Yeah.
So you could put those behind it and never see it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking, dude. I'd run those in the cowl. The only thing, like you said, you got to cut the body. Then the other parts, like I see what you're saying too, like the two holes that like the passenger side, somebody used that's usually opened up for power pipes and shit. You know what I mean? And I would actually do a test. You could either try pushing air into the bay through your inner fenders, right? And then pulling out of the firewall. So it'd almost be like drawing air through the sides and over your intake manifold and out.
Oh, so you're saying do like 3?
Yeah.
One on each side and then one on the cowl.
Yeah. Or 2 on the back cowl.
Yeah, because the last thing I would want is put vents in my hood, personally.
Well, I can agree to that. Because think about it, right? Like your fan in the front is going to be pulling. So you're naturally pulling air across the engine. So if you got 2 from the side, and you could even probably make 2 little duct things that kind of direct the air over the intake up and over. And then, you'd have the 2 pullers in the back. I bet you, don't get me wrong, it's going to sound like a jet plane when all those fans are on, but
fuck, whatever.
I bet you can't hear it anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot Robert Miller did that with Wicked Stepsister. As soon as you said it, John, I was like, boom.
Yeah. It looks good.
It does.
It's either that or the whole turbo system gets thrown in the fucking dumpster and I put a Pro Charger on the motherfucker.
But dude, even if you did the Pro Charger, that'd be in your benefit.
Yeah.
Speaking of turbo kits, anybody know anybody that wants one? I need to sell one.
What is it?
I've got a pony down set up with a Turbonetics 7568.
Is this the one Falcone had?
Yeah.
I actually like the pony down pipes better, or keep the turbo lower. If I got that, if I use that down pipe, I could put a stock hood on my car.
It's all ceramic coated and everything.
No shit.
Yeah.
What do you want for it?
4,000.
It's the whole deal
for every bit of it. Yeah. It's got tile wastegates, tile blow off valve, all that.
Brand new.
All brand new, still in the box.
I'm sure somebody listening will probably want that.
Yeah.
Can't imagine it wouldn't. Single turbo pony down kit, which is probably the best downpipe, like I said.
Yeah.
It keeps the turbo low.
Mm-hmm.
You can run any hood you want with that setup.
Yeah.
What you looking at, Gary?
I was just checking that out on Wicked Stepsister.
Yeah.
That might be what you need to do.
You know what you could do? So you got, if we're talking for Gary here, so technically you've got your front bumper sort of has fog lighty areas, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you could actually run some ducting up to those two. Well, you got your meth, you're using that water bottle on the one side, but you could technically rejig that, run some piping up. So that way you're grabbing the air from down below, and then the fans could help suck and shoot it into the bay.
There is that. I think
air kits.
Yeah, just seen one last night.
Yeah,
crazy you bring that up, dude. But I think, like, to your point, Tom, it's more about getting hot air out at this point than it is cool air in.
Well,
I'm just saying to create the airflow.
More of it, yeah.
Like, and you know what? It might not. It could work. Like, who knows? You almost need a meter underneath your hood when you're at speed to see how the air actually moves underneath the hood, right?
Well, underneath the hood should be a low pressure zone. Above the hood should be a high pressure zone. That's why cowls work, because when low pressure meets high pressure, it creates vacuum, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it essentially, it's a low pressure zone in there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you force air in there, you're making it a high pressure zone, essentially.
And it should force hot air out the back as it's pushing cold air in the front.
You would think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what Gary really should have done is he should have left his blower intercooled.
And I would have if I would have had that choice. Sadly, I was going through some old photos, and my buddy that I bought it from, there's photos of it intercooled. I'm like, why did you buck that out of there?
Yeah,
it was done.
Hey, don't get me wrong. It's a fucking.
How hard would it be to add?
How many what, John?
How hard is it to just add an intercooler?
Well, it's kind of weird because, like, on the top of the, I guess, outlet side, you've got this like square. I don't know. It's maybe an inch tall and like three inches wide, maybe 3.5 inches wide. And you're trying to fabricate a round pipe into that silly little square hole. Like,
and
it gets into
problem,
like,
John, is it starts, you're building off the sides of the blower, which makes a stock hood
not as
easy. Then you get into drop motor mounts, and you got to get into all this shit in order to make your stock hood fit.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can pull up some pictures of it, John.
Use an oval piping.
I don't even know how to remove this other picture. It's still fucking sitting there.
Oh,
what?
Maybe we gotta.
Going off of my screen.
I can remove it. There we go. I'll see if I can pull something up. Intercooled. Because
I didn't realize Kenny Bell's got that hot, dude.
Yeah.
Well, the nickname, right, for any of those like Eaton blowers on a Lightning, their nickname Heatons.
I just didn't realize they got as hot as they do. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's like turbo heat. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the difference too, right? Like, if you think about a Lightning or, the Whipples, all the Coyote shit, like there is an intercooler that lives in like the turkey pan, as they call it, because the blower's pushing down through that, liquid cooled air to water, whatever. Right. And then it goes up and over and into the heads. What Gary's set up, it literally just bolts on top of the intake manifold, and that's it. Like,
yeah,
he would actually benefit. And again, he can't do it because stock hood, but like those Flonic spacers, they actually help significantly. Like you get a 1 inch one of those, and at least there's a transition, especially not metal to metal.
Yeah,
because they're usually a composite, and then that way it kind of breaks stuff up a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't allow it to heat soak.
Yeah.
Because you're drinking methanol, dude.
Look at Gary.
Oh,
that thing's got to be spraying constant.
Yeah, like so the little bit of driving we did that night when we went down to where the Asylum cruise-in went to.
Right.
So there was that amount of driving, and then there was driving it to the show, and I went through 3/4 of a gallon of meth.
It's got to just be spraying nonstop.
Yeah, and just for more context, it's not like I was, doing a rolling burnout the whole way there. Like we just cruised over there. I wasn't even in boost.
Right. Wow.
So I do have a solenoid that I got to put in there, like a shut-off solenoid. So that, in theory, should, change a lot of this over mething myself. But it doesn't necessarily solve the heat problem. If anything, I should be running cooler right now with all this meth.
Right.
But hot, boy, hot.
Because you're seeing like average temps at what? 204?
200, yeah.
And what's are you even reading air intake temp?
I should be soon. We're revisiting these little silly gauges that I ran down that rabbit hole with a few months back. And I think we've got the glitching problem figured out. So that's another thing I got to do to that car. But I do have an air intake temp sensor that, as long as these gauges work, I'll have a reading for you. But so yeah, right now it's a mystery. I don't know.
It's got to be fucking cooking.
It's hot. And dude, like that drive that I'm referencing that we went on that night, I mean, it was what, 65 degrees out, maybe 70. Like it wasn't hot out. And all we did is just putt down there like 1800 RPM, right?
Right.
And when I pulled in there, yeah, I'm like 202, 203.
What does it get when it's heat? Does it heat soak?
I don't know. I've never pushed it.
No, I'm saying when you shut it off.
Oh, no.
Does it start hard?
No, I haven't had any issues there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's dissipating quick then.
But like, I mean, I know, again, I haven't really like beat the piss out of it, but when it is running hot like that, like you can significantly watch the amount of boost that thing will produce drop. Right. So I don't know. It makes a lot. It is kind of a novelty thing. I mean, not fully, but sort of, kind of, right? Not being intercooled, but I don't know. It's fun. It makes whizzy noises.
It does. Yeah, it makes all the nice sounds.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Foxbody with rear drum brakes. Like stop like a motherfucker once. This thing will go like a motherfucker once. And then after that, you're kind of done.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's got some bugs to work out still, right?
They all do, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It never ends.
I got Dale don't have no damn bugs to work out.
Yeah, it will.
I drove his little ass 225 miles from Ponies in the Smokies back to Gunnersville and from Gunnersville to
Listen,
Ponies.
You better just put a sock in it right now because
he did great. I'm so proud of that car.
So 450 total, like 2.25 both each way.
Yeah, and then I drove around all the way up, all up there. I mean, that's all I had to drive. So I mean, I probably put probably 600 miles, 700 miles.
I mean, it's expected out of a 125 horsepower car.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, don't jinx yourself, man.
I'm not. I'm just saying it. He did a damn good job. I was very proud of him.
Yeah. That's what happens. Just when you think everything's okay.
Yeah.
They'll go to hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to brag on him when I can, though, right?
Yeah. No, it's
yeah.
You know what, boys, I'm still struggling to find this photo, but I could share this with you, and I think it'll help explain what I'm talking about here.
Patience killing me.
Okay. Share entire screen. Okay, you got to add that screen into the feed here. Okay, I don't know if I can make this any bigger. Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't.
Make it smaller. What the hell, Gary?
You kind of see that one.
No, I don't even know where the fuck it went.
Yeah, it went bye-bye.
Good grief, what'd I do here?
Charlie Brown.
Oh, here we go.
Right there.
Okay, Johnny, you might have to squint, but like right here, this square side.
Yeah.
That's one, like where you guys will enter or whatever, have one side of it come in. And then the other side's over here, which the other side's the easy one. Like you're just putting cutting a round hole and putting a round pipe onto a flat surface.
Right on. Okay.
But this side here is like a rectangle. So you're going around a rectangle, which is a little goofy, right?
Couldn't make a plate and weld the round to the plate.
Well, it's like I say, though, it's real small. Like, and plus you're dealing with,
I
don't know, let's say a 1/4 inch worth of like casted aluminum that whole thing is, sort of made of. So it's a small hole that you're creating on the one side of this pathway of intercooling, right?
Yeah.
Not to say it's not doable. A lot of guys do it. I mean, there was pictures up here. Sadly, they're from the opposite side, like the easy side to get at. But there was this fella, you can actually even find him on YouTube. I think this is him. Like he's selling his kit or whatever. Okay, here, that's that same car.
Well,
that actually looks good.
That looks great. I love that setup.
Well, and like you were saying, Tom, about like a cooling area, he went through that like washer fluid.
He's got a stock hood.
He went right through the locations I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The 2 locations I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went this way. I think he must have went straight down.
I think that other picture
does look like it's straight down. Sure does.
That other picture showed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Straight down blow off valve here.
Yeah, that looks good. I like that kit.
Yeah, like the guy did a nice job on it.
How much was that?
He built it. So I don't know. Yeah, there is like
you can do it, Gary. What the hell?
Yeah. In my spare time. There is some videos of this fella on YouTube. He went through and like he was essentially on a mission to try to figure out how to make these things work and cool them down and make them efficient. And I have a feeling when you start seeing like parts for sale, he was probably like, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a huge market for it.
That too. Yeah, and I mean those blowers, like, well, to buy one brand new right now, you're like $4,800. Like they're not cheap.
Yeah, that's not.
And you're buying a heat pump.
Did Lewis have a problem with heat on his?
I don't even know how much he drove it really.
Yeah, true.
So, but that, and I mean, obviously more boost, more heat. I know Lewis he doesn't even have a gauge on it yet, so he's unaware of how much boost he's making, but it's probably on the lower side of things, like sub 5. So yeah, and it's not like you drive around and notice it either, really. Like you just watch your temp gauge climb like a motherfucker, but it still runs fine.
I was talking to somebody about this. These fucking gauges are the worst thing that ever happened to us.
They'll get in your head.
They really do, man.
Especially digital.
Dude.
Yeah.
Someone was asking me if they should put a Holly in their car. I'm like, fuck no. Absolutely not. Like, you're going to watch your voltage gauge. You're going to watch all these fucking gauges. And if something's off for 2 seconds, you're going to think, fuck, no. Stick to the fucking, no. Don't do
analog.
Right. Fuck the shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like, speaking of going back to like my coolant temp issues, I'm watching this thing climb like 1 degree at a time, and you're going like, oh shit. But I know, like, if I was looking at the old analog gauge, right, and you're trying to eyeball, an 1/8 of an inch movement to that little needle, you're like, meh, we're good. We're still in normal.
Right.
So fucking gauge says normal on it. We're good.
Question. In Holly,
I have a question too.
In Holly, can you not go in and just take those gauges and put them away? Like
you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I have some screens. So I have 13.
Have an alert where it would actually, like if it was running hot, it would just alert you that it's running hot, kind of like a new car does.
The problem is, though, John, is when people have that, it's like a gadget, and it's like the more fucking shit they can see, they think is the better.
And it's a fucking nightmare.
It's like back in the day with the monster pack and the shift light and fucking all the gauges across the dash and up the pillar, and
Yeah.
If you have OCD like me, dude, it's a fucking nightmare. Fuck these things. I'm about ready to rip this thing out.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we could get those out of your vision, then you would probably relax a little more driving your car.
Well, here's an example I'll give. Like Texas, right? Like I had the alternator issue, fried everything, right? So now,
all you do is watch the alternator.
All I do is watch the fucking battery.
Yeah.
I just watch the battery gauge.
Yeah.
And if it ever touches like 12.9, I'm like, I'm fucked. The fucking world is over. You got to take in consideration. Like,
never mind discharge in the system, Tom. Never mind that it's going to do that from time to time.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, but once you have an issue, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm just giving an example. Like, for me, the issue was an alternator twice.
Yeah.
So now my subconsciously peeled to that gauge.
Yeah.
So the car starts and you're seeing 14, 14, 14, and then I'll, warm up.
Just put a piece of electrical tape over that gauge.
Creep down to 13.8. Then the fans kick. You got to remember, I have 3 fuel pumps. I have a lot of shit in this car. Like 3 fuel pumps, the 2 big fucking fans. They kick on and it'll drop down 13.2. And then, you see it dip into the 12.9 and you're like, fuck. And then I watch the thing for the next mile. It's just, they're a fucking pain in the ass.
Hey, Gary, which thermostat do you have in your car? Because I know you were on this whole, Fords run better, hotter bullshit. And I kept telling you to put a 160 in it. I have a feeling you're running a 190.
I'm at the very least 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fords run better, hotter.
They do.
225. This is a different kind of hot. And you know what? I call fucking bullshit because my yellow car's got a 160 in it. It never fucking gets up to temp and it fucking runs great.
It really does run great. I drove
my M5, same thing. I just talked about overcooling. So I think maybe if you're like an all motor type thing, but then why does everybody love those cool mornings if they run so fucking great when they're hot?
This is true.
I mean, I don't know any motor runs better when it's hot.
You talk to the old boys. Yeah, you talk to the old boys and they'll that's what they'll tell you. Like
I know when mine was on the dyno, I remember seeing 205, 210, and it was there for quite a bit. And hey, it was tacked at 5,000 RPM for a good 6 minutes at 210. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, my car's fixed to blow up. But it seemed like it was running great.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Like it's sort of like the stress test though, right, John? It's like, okay, if you're going uphill, it's hot as fuck, your AC's on, and you're like got this bitch to the max, and fine. It hits 210, but it doesn't go past 210.
Right.
Fine. You know what I mean? But like I think nobody wants to be running at 210 when it's cold outside, the AC isn't on, and everything else. Like,
true deal. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'd try putting a 160 in, and I'd put a Cobra water pump pulley on if you haven't done it already. So that motherfucker
there is
a little faster, and see what it does.
Yeah.
There is a Cobra
thermostat's got to make a difference.
Well, the theory on that is it just opens faster and whatever, right? Moves coolant quicker, but it's not like this thing. Like, I don't know that I'm necessarily sold on the whole like thermostat swap idea, because really you're just like, you're not fighting anything. You're just trying to get it to like open faster
and therefore fighting,
move more coolant.
Think about you got a broken arm or whatever the fuck you broke, and you got some pain pills, and you're ahead of the pain pills versus, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying. Then you pop it and you're waiting for it to kick in.
Okay. So equally, like if we started at say the 160 scale, right? So this thing's going to open and we're going to run fluid through this rat at 160. So in theory, this thing should now hover I don't know, if we're dealing with like a 30-degree swing, it's only going to go up to 190, right?
But
At
it's
its max.
easier to correct starting at a baseline that's lower than trying to cool. It's like when it's too hot and people, you know what I mean, mash the thermostat down 10 degrees thinking it's going to cool fucking faster. It's not. You know, you got to do like an incremental thing, and it takes more energy and more effort the hotter that you got it versus, you know what I mean? And Tom's probably right, Tom, the whole in the summertime, right? Instead of worrying about running your house at 70, it's way like you'll save X amount by just doing 1 degree versus 2 degrees.
Yeah, I tell it to people in the winter, especially. It's vice versa with heat too. Like, it's easier to maintain it.
Gary,
I think it's worth a shot.
Why not convert to E85?
Or that.
You're going to cool the air charge with E85 like nobody's business. That in
I don't
turn
know that
motor run hot, run cooler.
shit. I don't know. I don't know if I want to run down that road or not, but
Well, do you even have E85 near you?
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say. Why not Google and see if you have E85 near you?
I've seen it, yeah, at various places, not like, on every corner.
How many miles do you put on the car on a typical week?
None.
Why not convert to E85, Gary? Go buy you one 55-gallon drum of E85 and then take that son of a bitch to the service station and fill it up and keep it at your home. Go to Harbor Freight, get you one of those cheap transfer pumps. Okay. You can do the electric one that simply transfers it. Put that shit in a damn container. You can take it to the shows with you, do whatever you got to do.
But that's the problem. The shelf life E85 isn't the greatest, so he doesn't drive his car enough to merit it.
I mean, Mason's let it. Do you have a cool place to keep it?
Not anymore. Used to. Yeah.
As long as you're keeping it out of the sun and in a cool spot, where it's not going to get hot and basically make the can sweat. You know what I'm saying? The metal sweat, you should be good. It'll stay however long you want it to stay in that barrel.
Or you can just buy the hood you want and call it.
There's that too.
There you go.
Well, I guess the point I was trying to make is like this thing, if this thing opens up at 160 and say it's got a fluctuation point all the way up to, 190, 30-degree swing, which is more or less what I'm dealing with right now from 180 to 210. And like, not to discount your point, Chris, like about getting ahead of things, but like, I haven't seen this thing go past 210 either. But to Tom's point about digital gauges, when you see things crowding 210, you go, fuck me. We're like 15 away from 2.25, and this could get ugly fast. So you have it in your head that we're going way past that, because you've just watched it hit 210 fast. I mean, I don't know.
If we just didn't start this conversation about all the heat that you're generating, we'd be fine. But you got a heat generation concern. And if you're running at 210 all the time, whether it's normal driving or aggressive driving, that's going to be way worse for the stuff underneath the hood that you're talking about versus if, you beat on it, you hit 210. That's a lot different than your normal driving and you're cruising around at 190. And your air intake temps are way cooler, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I would want my car to run as hot as his all the time, though, either. I mean, that's...
Well, weren't we saying yours is running like you run around 200 too?
Yeah, 190, 200. But I got a lot of shit going on under there. I mean, I guess I can't imagine a Kenny Bell makes so much heat, but I got a full 4-inch downpipe, like a 4-inch exhaust pipe under there, essentially. Like, it's just fucking roasting shit.
Mm-hmm. See, because the other side of this that maybe adds some more context to it is like, you can park that car in like 90 plus degree weather and let it sit there and idle, and it won't go past like 185.
So it's only when
just
you're moving.
Sitting there idling, but you want to just like putz down the road.
Got some damn fans backwards in that bitch.
I know I don't. these spalls will part your fucking hair in the driver's seat. They move.
You got them bitches backwards, Gary. Okay, well, I thought you was a mechanic.
Yeah. It's weird too, because the car pre Kenny Bell was like, I don't want to say an ice cold car, but like one could classify it as a cold car. Like it did not move over where it should be. So anyway, it's not like I'm boiling it over.
No, I was just curious what Chris's to go back to the beginning. I was curious because you and I were talking about the other day through text what Chris's thought was of venting other places than a hood.
Yeah. I think, well, like I was saying to you, buddy, I mean, and nobody wants to start cutting holes in their fenders, but it's that whole like fender, hood, cowl area, like where you're getting that pull, right? Like that low pressure zone is where things are going to start exiting fast, that hot air.
Yeah, I showed Chris the hood you want, and he said he does not approve.
I'm not worried about him approving anything.
Damn, shots fired, buddy. Chris, what do you think about that? More
John.
Hey, you know what? I actually ask Lewis things on purpose so that if Lewis says no, that means yes.
I think he's caught on to that, though. I think he's caught on to that, and he's flipped the script on you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You got to change it up.
Yeah.
It would be nice, from a curiosity standpoint, to just quickly flip hoods out and see how much difference there is. Yeah.
What damn hood are you wanting?
I don't even know what it's called, buddy. There was a fella actually at Foxtoberfest. Chris was his name.
Yeah.
He had a
Chris Newer?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen his hood. I know what
that
you mean.
hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Tom and I were standing there bullshitting about it. I think we were telling somebody else a story about how I told him, I said, dude, this is the hood I'm looking for. Like, you're the, Google guy. Can you find this thing? Boom, he had this thing in like 5 minutes. I'm like, I've spent days, weeks looking for this thing. And he tracks her down. So anyway, then we're at the show the next day and he goes, guy, I think there's a dude here that's got this red LX. And sure enough, there it was. Went over and looked at it. So
yeah.
It's a unique hood. I forget the fucking name of it.
I know. I don't even know if it's like a standard issue name brand.
That's the only one I've ever seen in person.
Standard issue.
It's the only one I ever saw in person.
Yeah, me too. The only other one is that green GT.
Yeah.
That has popped up on the internet, but like I don't think the guy has a page. It's just been posted on other people's pages.
Right.
So those are the only two I'm aware of. The green one was the only one, and then that Chris fella's at in your guys' Asylum area there.
Yeah.
Chris got a nice car, man.
Yeah, he does.
It's beautiful.
Super clean car.
Yeah, super nice.
I really like it.
What's the update on the Cobra, Chris?
It's actually loaded up, ready to go to the fab shop tomorrow to get the headers and exhaust done, and then a little customization in the rear for my suspension.
But you got that pretty much squared away?
Yeah, like everything, I feel like all the major hurdles that could happen or need to be worked out will be done after this. And then it's just kind of like putting everything together.
So you just got to fab it in and powder coat the new stuff?
Yeah, I've got an idea that it'll sort of be like a bolt-on piece. And thankfully, the whole diff with the bracketry is all black. So, and that's what I need to modify. So I'm not touching any of the red in this case. So, yeah, I got to like do a couple of touch-ups in the front because I had to drill some gussets out in the front part of the frame into the red, and I just want to I got to do something to make sure that shit and moisture doesn't go down in there and like cool on the inside. So maybe I'll drill like some drain holes or some shit at the bottom, but just to make sure, right? Don't need to rot out a frame from the inside out.
How much is that thing going to see rain?
Well, that's true, but it's just for the person out there that says, "Oh, you didn't do rust prevention on the hole that you drilled," you know?
Right. So another topic. Have you guys been paying attention to the Cali car scene, like the shows out there?
I haven't seen much on it recently, but like I listened to the Third Pedal Foxbody pod, and you were talking about like buzzing out there and maybe checking this stuff out, right? It was shitty for me last year because I thought that I could go, and then I'm trying to think.
Didn't you end up in like overseas in Europe for the?
Maybe that's what the commitment was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the year before Chris went.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the show that you were talking about, Tom, that's like a different show, right? Like it's not the First Class guys. That was this is the new one put on by somebody else.
Yeah, it was the first one they had this year. It looked pretty good, man. I mean, Maxim Motorsports sponsored it, Monster Energy. Like it looked like legit. Like, I mean, if I was to guess, I would say maximum 200 cars were there.
It's still a good amount.
I mean, maximum.
Did it just happen, Tom?
Yeah, it did yesterday.
Oh.
So I was paying close attention to it because I wanted to see what the vibe was out there. It looks pretty interesting, if I'm not being honest. I like the way they did it too. Like shout out to those guys. I know some of them listen to this, but with the way they did it is exactly how I was like telling Jen I thought the show should be. They had like an indoor section. It doesn't necessarily need to be indoor, but they had an indoor section. So if you wanted your car to be judged, you just bought a ticket for the judge section, and then you got parked inside this like empty warehouse. If you just wanted to go for show and shine and who gives a fuck, then you just bought a regular entry ticket and you were in a whole separate area. I mean, they were connected, but so they didn't, anyone judging or whatever didn't give a fuck about the cars outside. So they didn't have to waste their time walking around.
I don't give a damn.
Right. So kind of cruise in meets judged car show.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was I mean, like I said, there wasn't an overwhelming amount, but it looked pretty legit.
Yeah.
There's some nice rides out there. They got a big thing for verts out there, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's California, right?
Cali, yeah.
Well, opposite though. Like here, it's different, man. Verts are not treated the same here, I don't feel like.
No, well, I mean,
you're
in the damn cold ass winter.
Back in the day, verts were a big deal, no? Like for us in Canada, like back in the early 2000s, verts were the fucking shit.
I don't know, man. I always thought the older guys rocked the verts back in the day.
You know, there was a point, man. Like I remember when it was like everything else was under 10 grand. If you wanted a vert, it was over 10, and it was like, oh, that's big money. I can't afford that shit.
I could believe it. You know, it looked like it looked like a good scene. And I would say 200 cars max, but that's not bad for, I mean, think of the first Foxtoberfest, right? We'd have 60 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because what was that like just before COVID, the first Foxtoberfest?
It was
like 2017, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think right around there, Chris.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
So a few years before COVID then. Yeah. And then it kind of really caught its stride like that 21, 22. Like that was the
peak of the Fox body was when COVID ended. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Yeah.
100%.
I think Foxtoberfest was quite big in 19, like the year, like it had really ramped up, and then like, yeah, COVID obviously changed a lot of shit, but I think it was doing quite well by 19.
Yeah.
Because I went in 18, and I think that was the last year that it was at the ball field or whatever it was. And they had just introduced VIP that year and all that shit. And then I think Speedway it was 2019 was the first year for that, if I remember right.
I think you're right, Chris. I think you're 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like Jen's got quite a bit of traction here with this. What's she calling it? SN City? Sin City?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like those cars are starting to gain traction.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't help but think that with her having the traction that she is, you know, like I think they've always kind of had it, it's just there's been no like public forum for them to showcase it, right? And then social media, I mean, we all know how that works. It's like it's going to build a, profile that thinks it knows what you like. So therefore, if you're just constantly looking at, 87 and 93s, well, that's all you're going to see, right? Like very rarely do I have an SN car pop up in my feed.
Yeah, I don't
not because I got anything against them. I actually love them, but I just, don't go looking for them. And all my buddies got whatever.
Well, it's like anything else, man. Jen holds the show. People start taking videos, pictures, posting reels. That gains traction. It's just, it's a snowball effect.
I think the 96 Cobras are one of the best looking SN cars there are, period.
I think that like SNs are sort of like the 4i, and then new edges are like the Arrow. And
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Because like there's something about the SN cars, it's just sort of like whether it's a Cobra or whether it's a clean GT, it's just kind of like this weird, like it doesn't divvy too much, where like you get into the new edges and it's sort of like an old school 5 Series BMW. If it's just a GT or a V6, it's worth absolutely nothing. You got a Cobra, it's like M5 money out of nowhere. So like I think there's like a big opportunity, especially for the new edge cars. Like if people like really start getting, like you can pick them up for nothing and then you start swapping those. I think that they'll be, and I was having a conversation actually with the gentleman we had on our pod once the other week about this. So I think there's probably quite a bit there because, if everybody has something that looks kind of like a Termi and maybe even faster than a Termi with new technology, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but the S197 does absolutely nothing for me.
No, me either.
Same.
I don't mind it, but I prefer new edges over SNs.
The three valve cars absolutely do nothing for me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't think of.
There's just something about like how they mix the old with the new that it makes me think of like, what's that Chevy H&R and like
yes, the Prowler,
that kind of shit where it was like it was neat when it came out, but now you sort of look back at it and you're like, what were they doing?
Yeah, it was more of a trendy thing than anything at the time. I think and the trend died quick.
I don't
hate it, guys. No offense to those owners.
Yeah, right.
Yo, maybe I'm the oddball out here, but I don't hate it.
Really? Hey,
I think they could look cool. I mean, not stock, but I think they potentially can look really cool.
They look okay wide bodied.
Yeah.
Certain. Not with the bolt-on style wide bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like if you actually wide bodied it and put a better looking wheel on it, and
I've seen some pictures where they look okay. I think.
Yeah. I mean, Coleman's car looks real good. I think that his 09 looks real good. That green one that he called Melissa. Yeah, I think that car looks pretty good.
There's a couple body kits that make them look all right. I think they look better with no wing at all. Like no wing at all.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I think they do too. Speaking of no wings, what about the SN?
With no wings. So the right wheels, no wing, and slammed. The right color, it could look good. I debadge it.
Hey, slammed in wheels makes anything look good. Come on.
Those cars, I will say this, those cars look badass with a drag setup on
them. I don't know. Don't think I've seen one in person.
They do. They look badass with a drag setup. I saw one last night at the racetrack. Matter of fact, it was badass. It was a mineral gray.
Didn't someone make like an Eleanor wannabe kit for those cars?
Yeah.
That's actually, you know what? And that's sort of what my mind thinks of when I think of the S197 is that whole, like, let's make an Eleanor out of something new and just like the big fog lights and the grill stuff. Like it just.
Well, you don't even have to do those. You can do the different grill and just do a standard, headlight setup on those cars.
Yeah. Well, it was that time, right, John? Like it was just post Fast and Furious. Or like that kickoff and like just the mods that came out for those cars were, what does Josh Kennedy call Kmart mods? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I love
Like
that.
everything was like billet.
Hey,
And
Tom.
chrome and
like
you
the
know.
billet gas tanks and shit doors.
Yeah, the lids, the gas lids.
Dude, that drives me insane when I see those. Insane.
Tom, I was hard.
Add me in here again. Here, add
I
my
just
share
got one of
screen
those
in.
for my car, Tom. I'm gonna powder coat it black.
Yeah, that looks good, bro.
See, that
It
don't look
does.
bad.
That looks good. I don't know. I don't hate that at all, dude.
But
Oh.
it took me about 3 swipes of scrolling to find one that I liked.
Well, of course,
It doesn't
right?
matter. I mean, you find one, you just mimic it.
Is this it again? Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's
That's a
badass.
sexy, badass car right there. I like that.
It's got like a Dodge Challenge. Doesn't that taillight section look like Dodge?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like Mopar.
Does that all light up, Gary? No, it don't.
It looks better from this angle, I think, but
I don't know. I kind of like that other angle.
Yeah, you probably get that car for $3,000 because nobody wants them.
With the 3 valve.
Right.
Wonder how hard it'd be to damn small block Ford swap that bitch.
A Coyote.
Yeah, no, I'd small block Ford it.
Probably-
I'd put a 3.0. I'd put a 3.0.
225 horsepower.
That looks like
302.
a engine, dude.
225 horsepower stock 302 in it.
Trying to move 5,000 pounds.
Look at
Yeah.
those 12-inch wheels.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, those are badass.
what a fail that was.
That's
That's
badass
ugly
right
as
there.
fuck. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
500 kit.
it's few and far between for me. I wouldn't go running to try to find one and build one necessarily, but I've seen a couple in here that tidy up not bad.
Tidy up.
They're just like bulky.
They are. That blue one right there, Gary, on the left.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. Not even Chris can make one of these look good.
Should you drive an SN197? Oh, daily drive.
Oh,
That picture's fuck.
what the hell?
Getting some.
Yeah.
Getting some.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good porn. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, speaking of wide body,
That's horrible, dude. That is fucking straight vomit.
Scroll down, Gary. Scroll down. That gray one right there on the bottom. Oh, right. Yep.
No, that looks like
What
shit,
in the hell is that?
dude. That's fucking.
so
What
the
have we
headline
done here, Chris?
reads, Eleanor would be pretty darn proud of a modern Stang.
Does that
That's some AI
honest-
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that honestly looks like a Challenger, I guess.
The fucking wheels look they're from Tron.
They do. Terrible. God.
Yeah. See, this is what comes to mind when I think S197.
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
let me see that yellow with the white
You know what?
stripes.
You know what? Every chick had that car in 09
Kind of, yeah.
in a
That's
V6.
true.
In a
The
V6.
front end of that one looks okay. I'm okay with that. Just needs
The
to be
wheels
lower.
just suck.
Yellow?
Oh, yellow's sweet, man.
Yeah.
Come on, John. Think about it. Like, if we talk about the best SN95 car, is a yellow Celine
Yeah, for sure.
Speedster convertible.
I mean,
Yeah.
All,
who's making,
like yellow wheels, yellow body, yellow everything.
who's
Minus
making this
the convertible.
decision?
Hang on, we're going to that car.
I'm getting fucking old, bro. I can
Hey, you could do yellow with a saddle top and call it peanut butter and banana sandwich.
That is not, Chris. No. No.
Yes. It
That
just
is
needs
fucking
it needs the
horrible,
18.
bro.
Actually, it needs 19s on it.
You're not
And
wrong.
that'd be sick.
And slammed.
Gary,
Yeah.
what do you think of that?
So, I mean, okay,
That
the
yellow
one,
new edge right there looks badass, though.
Yeah, new edge. But we're saying new edges can be cool. There's
They are cool.
we're all
I
on
like
the
them.
same
badass.
page. New
Yeah.
new edge is the new Aero Fox.
Yeah.
So-
And SN is a 4i Fox.
Yeah.
this is the one I like. In that
Oh,
same
Gary's the white on white.
You want a white one, Gary?
what? You know it.
Yeah.
You gonna start talking like that?
I'm working on it.
I'm going to get him there.
Yeah, and there's something about that, speedster top thing that they do over the back seats that really tightens them up,
You guys are fucking killing me.
right? And then there's Old Faithful, the old beast.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm buying a Supra.
The old beat.
Look at this thing.
That thing's badass right there.
That's badass.
Right?
That's real badass.
So I had a blue GTS. I don't know if y'all remember those cars. So it's a GT standard.
Oh yeah, right.
I had roll up windows, and I believe that car, if I'm not mistaken, had the flush, the non-spoiler spoiler deck lid. And I'm not right on that. Go back to that car. Let's see.
Which one? Go back one?
The one that you were just on. That one right there.
Yeah.
Right there with the ass shot. Does that not have a spoiler on it?
Doesn't look like it. No.
Yeah. See, I love that look right there.
No spoiler.
No spoiler.
I feel like this reminds me of that orange Cobra.
Yeah.
That is always posted up. But that orange Cobra, I think's got like a duck bill on it.
Yeah, Jonathan Catapano's car.
Yeah, I think sick.
Yeah, it's badass. I've got pictures of that car from like 2019 on my phone.
Oh, that's right, because you're partial to orange. Almost forgot.
Yeah.
So you think an SN or a New Edge, Chris, is better looking?
Oh, I'd say I'd go with the New Edge. And I own 2 SN95s, so I can say that.
I would go SN car.
Gary?
Yeah. I'm more New Edge too. There's nothing against, like, I think this blue one looks great. Like I am a fan of the SN cars, but if I had to pick, I'd go New Edge over SN.
Yeah. See, I think it's all going to be telling the right deal.
I felt like the New Edge was more bulky.
I guess I like the New Edge better, but I mean, the right deal comes.
I'm the only SN guy in the group then, huh?
The right SN car for the right deal. You know what I mean?
So Johnny, you're saying you'd, like, if money was no object and you could have the pick of anyone, you would pick an SN car over a New Edge?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Hey?
Yeah. I would.
Well, this kind of tracks with Chris's theory on SNs being the 4Eyes and New Edges being the Foxbody.
Yeah.
Or like the Aero cars.
I've had 3 New Edge cars, and I've had like 4 SN cars.
I can't picture you driving an SN car.
Dude, I absolutely love that blue one that I used to have.
And that's clean. The wheels need to be 1 inch bigger on that car.
That is super clean.
Chris, I
always need that extra inch, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's some nice ones out there for sure. The kind of wild part is, like, the New Edge is a bit of a trip, because you think that, you know, if you had that and an SN car parked beside each other, you think if you open up each one of the doors, you're going to see different interiors, but you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like Ford, I don't know, had too much interior parts and just kept using them through the New Edge years, right?
Yeah, but they won't work, will they?
They won't what?
They won't work. Like a 98 door panel is not going to fit on a 99 car, right?
Hey, Gary,
to be honest, I don't know.
Real quick. Go to that front. It's a red car, just the front with the
on the right.
Cage. That one.
Yeah.
Well, that looks mean as fuck.
It does look mean, don't it?
Is that the SN95 stalker bumper? Because didn't they have one?
Yeah.
That's not. No, it's not. They do have a stalker bumper for the SN95, but that's not it. I don't think.
That's a wide body.
Oh, he's Coyote swapped.
Stalker front bumper cover for the SN car looks badass, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, I could get down with that.
I mean, John Coates' old SN car was badass.
That's definitely not the stalker. That's got a front lip spoiler on it.
Maybe that's like a Roush.
Might be.
Well, this guy fucked up his air ride.
Yeah, it looks like it's dragging its belly on the ground or something.
Dragging his belly.
You're sitting here going through fucking
That's
Google.
like a squatted Mustang.
Everyone's like, what the fuck are they looking at?
What the hell are they over there looking at?
Yeah.
Stupid right
Just
there.
looking at a bunch of damn pictures on Google, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's a question for everybody: is what's everyone's thoughts on RTR versus Celine?
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? You got to ask me that question. It's night and day.
I'm asking everybody the question.
RTR is night and day better than Celine, dude, in every aspect. That's my take. Every aspect.
I've not seen any sheetrock screws come out at RTR yet. Just
so, you know what I like about RTR, dude? They have multiple packages for different price points, from high to like somewhat affordable. The cars are proven performers. They're just way better, dude.
To be honest, like I was actually, so it was Mustang Week Galveston last year where RTR had a booth, and I was walking around and I was actually looking at the options, and like for the cost, you actually cannot do what they do, especially the paint. Like the paint is cheaper than, I don't care who the hell you find to try and spray that shit for you. Like they start with black cars. They're always black.
Yeah.
And then they blow them apart. They do their color change and everything else. And like, I think the affordability, you know, like I'll never buy a new car, but aside from that, like I think they're amazing value for what they are.
They're affiliated with Ford, are they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got warranty and all that.
Yeah, they got one of the very few deals to do stuff for Ford ever.
Yeah, I think when we got the tour, John, of their shop at Foxtoberfest, that private tour.
Yeah, he talked about that.
Did you guys know that we got a private tour RTR?
No.
Yeah,
Chris, I didn't tell you that.
No, I think you might have posted a picture though.
Yeah, we got like a private tour. It was like 20 something of us or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it was really. I mean, that was kind of eye opening for me. What that company really is.
Yeah.
So it's
fuck.
It's a good company, man. I would definitely. Well, I hate fucking Celine, so I mean.
And I love their logo. Freaking logo
through the car.
Yeah.
No, I just think they build really good shit, and how they build it's pretty cool. It's almost like it ain't mass produced.
No.
It's one car at a time. Like they pull it in these little cubicles.
Yeah.
You got different teams, kind of. So inside the building, Chris, there's like different, like, I don't know, how would you explain it, John? Like fence
areas.
Like
what was that? Areas. There's different areas that they do shit in.
Yeah, and they're like kind of fenced off, and that like one team works on like his drift car, one team works on like an RTR build, whatever. The other team will work on another RTR build, or one team's working on a Bronco.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool how they do it. So like cars get individual attention, like per build. It's pretty unique. I like it.
Yeah, Gary, on that last page, I think it was called Urban Bamboozle. That color in person is actually, and I'm not for like a flippy flop paint, but I think it's that one. It almost goes to like a teal blue to like metallic yellow. And I don't know if they show the paint costs. They did on the sticker that I saw last year, but I was like, that's unreal. And if you crash your shit and it needs to get repaired, they actually fly the painter and the paint to the repair facility. It's sort of like the Mistachrome shit, right? Like, no, you can't get the code.
Right. Yeah, they do have a Mistachrome one here too.
Yeah.
Worst color ever. Just saying.
$103,000.
Yeah. Shit, I mean, your truck costs more than that, bro.
I'm trying to find what else, like, what the hell is this Spec 5 thing? I keep seeing Spec 2, Spec 3, but what is Spec 5?
Oh,
it's all the money.
Well,
all the money.
Looking on those Google images, it seems like it's some sort of like wide body thing.
Well, it's probably not available on the dealer page. It's probably one of those like you need to be on the list.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nothing even comes up in their search bar. Huh. Interesting. I mean, the closest I've been to one is at Ponies. I don't know anyone that owns one. I don't know anything. I've got no background with it at all. So,
right.
No idea.
You're a week away from Mustang Week Galveston, bro. Hop that flight. Told Tommy to do the same.
Yeah. What's the weather supposed to be like? Hot AF?
Normal, nice. Beach.
How many weeks away did you say?
I said, what's the weather supposed to be?
It's next weekend? No shit.
Yeah.
You going, John?
P.S. No, I ain't got the money to go down there.
Can you drive?
Huh?
Just drive.
Yeah,
right?
Dale's like invincible.
It's like 12 hours.
Shit.
Bro,
I would
I'll pay
drive
your
mine.
fuel. You drive Dale, I'll pay your
Yeah.
fuel.
Yeah?
I mean,
Where am I going to stay? I got to have somewhere to stay.
that's an offer right there.
Yeah.
You drive Dale there. Chris pays your fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an offer.
That's an
Both,
offer.
both ways.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see how long it would take if I avoided highways. I mean, that's what I'd have to do is avoid highways, right?
Well, fuck, you don't want to drive down I-10 anyways.
Hell no.
You going down there, Gary?
No, it crossed my mind when Chris first brought it up, but I think it's probably in my best interest to hunker down and save up for my electrician bill.
Yeah, it crossed my mind too when he messaged me about it, but it's too quick after pits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like for Chris, like if it was in my backyard, then probably, but
Right.
Well, that's really not a bad trip.
what's Dale getting like for a tank of fuel? How many miles?
17 mile to gallon is what I got out of that bad boy.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's literally more or less just a straight shot.
Yeah, man.
Does
'cause you
Dale
run
got
right into
AC?
Houston.
No.
No
I have
AC.
no AC. 13 hours, 36 minutes.
So double the length of time.
Fuck,
No.
Gary, you're
Triple.
closer, I think.
Triple the length of time it took
Yeah.
me to get to Ponies in the Smokies.
Yeah.
Well, no, it took me 4 hours, 50 minutes one way. So what? Four. Yeah, it'd be about right. Three trips. Yeah.
Right.
How long did it take you to get the ponies, John? 4 hours?
4 hours and 50 minutes going back roads.
Man, you guys got it made down there.
Dude, so much fun going through the mountains too. Curvy, windy ass roads.
How many hours, John? 12 what?
13 hours, 36 minutes.
Yeah, I'm 12.4.
Yeah.
You should get in that 79.
Is that
Gary.
now,
Just cruise
Gary,
that.
Gary, is that going highways or is that avoiding highways?
That takes me down through Mississippi.
So is that avoiding highways though, or is that going on the interstate?
To be honest, I don't know how to select one way or the other.
On your Google, you go up there where the little well, there's a
Dots?
little slash bar right in the middle. No, right in the middle.
I'm
You'll
using the
see-
Apple thing, but
Oh, you're using Apple Hickey. Never mind. I'm on Google Maps.
yeah, this takes you like right through the heart of Mississippi. 12 hours, 4 minutes. 786.
Drive
that's
the
how
banana,
long it
bro.
is in Mississippi. Yep.
Do it in the banana.
There you
Might have to
go.
pack extra oil. She likes to mark her territory, that old unit.
Tell you what, Gary, if you'll commit to meeting up, we might just do that if he'll pay for my fuel.
If he'll pay for my fuel and you'll meet me, I'll go.
We can follow one another.
Oh no, guys, that sounds a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Gary,
A
you
yellow-
meet me, and then Chris will pay for our fuel.
A yellow 4i 79 six banger and an orange 87 4i.
Yeah.
It'd be like the fucking Skittles. Taste the rainbow all the way there.
Yeah.
We'd be a heat magnet
Damn right. Damn right.
Fucking stuff.
if I could get that thing up to speed. That's the other thing.
Does that thing even register to be on the road? Like, is it even legal?
Yep.
Is it
Well,
safe?
it's sitting on British Columbia plates right now. No, it's safe.
That's a red flag in the United States right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
What the hell is this some bitch doing?
Did
Driving
you
on the
get all
road?
that shit squared away, licenses and all that?
No, we're hoping to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got to get vehicles imported so I can get out of this, like John's saying, yeah, sticking out like a sore thumb with white and blue license plates.
Mhm.
What vehicles are you still got coming?
Just like the cars, mama's truck, trailer. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do with that, but that's probably an easy swap. A trailer's like, you know what I mean? The whites work. It's good. Should be anyway. And then that's it. I think mama's truck is the only pain in the ass because it's newer than 25 years. So we got to jump through some hoops with it to prove that it's like whatever standards it was built to up in Canada, it's fine down here. We got to prove that. So, but I mean, that's the funny thing with like any of the big manufacturers, especially Ford, right? It's like half the truck's built in Windsor, half of it's built in fucking Detroit, you know, or however that all works. But like, it's all the same in the end. I don't know why you got to jump through so many hoops on a domestic vehicle like that, but here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's working out for you, man. It seems like everything's finally starting to come together.
Yeah, in a roundabout way, it's starting to feel like that. Kids are enjoying school. Actually, I can't remember if maybe Chris and I and Mom talked about it last night or whatever, but I have said this to a few people now, like the difference in the schooling down here in a good way is staggering compared to what we were used to up in Canada.
Really?
Oh my God, dude. Like night and day. We go to the first like school meeting and it's like, you know, here's your guidance counselor. This is your nurse. And I was like, nurse? What do you mean nurse? Yeah, like full-time nurse. I'm like, we had a secretary.
You didn't have a nurse in school?
No, secretary with a frozen bag of corn. That was the nurse.
Frozen bag of corn.
The best part about your kid's school is the story you told me the other day. I don't even like that. Start school. Fucking Sadie, dude.
I can tell it. I don't care.
I didn't show you what this.
So, yeah, the wife gets a call the other day from the principal, and this is the tail end of week 2, right? So we're still very, very new. And the principal, she goes like, fuck, he comes off like he's like going to jump down my throat and like I've done something wrong. So anyway, he starts getting into the story about how Sadie was hanging out in the cafeteria with this other boy, and another teacher from across the cafeteria just happens to look over as Sadie, the way the teacher explained it, is more or less like spitting in the palm of her hand, bringing it back and coming right across this fella's face. Yeah. Like, I can't remember what wrestler used to do that. Was it The Rock, maybe? Anyway.
I saw Jim Duggett, wasn't it?
I know one of them did. Because it was a beauty move, like, bop, and come across.
The Rock.
It might have been The Rock.
Yeah, Sadie hauls off and drives this kid, and the teacher sees it. So anyway, we don't know Sadie's side of the story yet, but all we know is the principal tells the wife that Sadie's got an in-school suspension the following day. Great, right? The new folks in town. Anyway, Sadie gets home. She's in hysterics. This is all taken out of context, and that kid's a bullshit artist. You guys all know her. Like, that kid could sell ice cubes to Eskimos, you know? And so she's trying to say that they were playing. You remember the game where so you'd face each other's knees to knee, and if it was your turn to try and hit the other person, you'd put your like hands on your ears. They'd put their hands on their knees, and you'd try to get them to flinch, or you'd try to like hit their knees,
right?
Like hit their hands on their knees. And if they move quick enough and you hit their knees, well, then the person that's doing the hitting loses, and you get to do something else to them. Like, I play this with the kids. I'm like, if they lose, it's Charlie horse. You get clipped, right? Well, Sadie somehow talked this little fella into
doing in Canada.
Maybe, I don't know. So Sadie talks this kid into taking a fucking open hand in the face, and the teacher sees this at the last minute, the most unopportune time possible. Boom, suspended.
So that's good.
She's already troubled youth.
I know.
If you know Sadie,
Her ass off to the farm, buddy.
I know.
The best thing about that is like if some random just tells you that story, you're like, no, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
But like, if you know Sadie, it's funny.
100%.
Right, it's funny.
So anyway, yeah, back to the schools though. The schools have been first class. And actually, I'm really happy with the fact that they are giving her shit like they are. Because I mean, if there's any one of the 3 kids that I have that needs, like, you know, to sort of get knocked down a peg or 2 and drop her type A personality, it's that little punk. So I'm like, good, you know, somebody else can tune her. My hand's getting sore. But yeah, and then the other thing was, so meet the school nurse, meet the guidance counselor, all the stuff, and all the people are super kind. And then they're like, yeah, and here's your Google Chromebook. I'm like, what am I going to owe you for that? And they're like, nothing. I'm like, nothing.
Or to school, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And I allegedly moved from a place that has like free everything, right? No. Here's another one. We used to pay for the kids to ride the school bus in Canada. Here it's free.
Yeah, that's why all the old retired guys whose kids are grown and moved down don't go to school anymore still pay school taxes.
Chris, imagine imagine how much money Gary's going to have now. He's going to be a fat ass. He's going to be a fat ass come Foxtoberfest. Right now. He's saving on bus transport, not having to buy no damn, computers, none of that stuff.
Yep.
Saving
so
all
Gary,
this money. He's going to be eating at that cafe three times a damn day. What was the name of it?
The barn.
The barn. Yeah, you're going to be at the damn barn every day, 3 days a week. 3 times a day.
Yeah, that and the Mexican joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Pro and see if she knows your real weight.
Yeah, hit her up. She'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with he's shorter and fatter than me.
I just need to see a picture of you on the damn scales.
Okay, I'll get you one.
Yeah. I just need to see this weight.
Nice.
That way we've got the true deal.
Okay, so what goes on here? We got to settle this up before we end. So in Foxtoberfest, what are we saying? That he's going to gain 5, 10, 15, 20?
I'm saying 15 pounds.
I don't think he gains a lick.
No?
Nope, he's too active, bro.
Yeah.
That and the fact that you guys should have had this conversation without me in the room, because like I love a challenge.
Now it's like, yeah.
I say 10 pounds for $20.
10 pounds for $20.
What do I get if he stays the same?
$20.
Hey, what do you get if he loses 10 pounds?
What happens if I hit the gym and gain like good weight?
No, it doesn't. Yeah. That's gaining weight.
You're not going to the fucking gym, bro.
I've actually been twice.
Have you really?
Yep.
What was the bench? How much?
Moving bend pack uprights is not the gym.
How much, Gary?
No, I've properly been to the gym. I mean, well, I've been twice and I haven't been in a long time. So it was a little bit of a lighter, ease in.
110?
Right?
110?
Bench?
Yeah.
No, like I was doing flies with like 25 in each arm.
Oh,
yeah, like we're not. Dude, I did that on Thursday I did it on Friday.
And
my tits hurt today.
Gary, make a muscle for me. Flex that bicep. Pull that damn sleeve back, son. Damn, Popeye. Look at that damn knot. You see that knot he had?
That's my good arm.
His old yanking arm.
Yo, I'm sticking with he doesn't gain anything by Foxtoberfest.
No way. Okay.
Good bet, Tommy. Because if there's a challenge, I ain't fucking losing. I'll tell you that much right now.
He did. In all seriousness, he's just too active, bro.
So you say no weight for 20? What if I say 10 pounds for 100? Then Gary's going to take the challenge and put on 10.
So what? I get 100 if I gain 10 pounds?
Well, no, I get 100.
Yeah, where's the money go? Who gets the money? That's the other thing.
Whoever wins.
Well, how do I bet on myself? What do I got to bet?
You take the same bet as me.
You got to say you're 0 or you're 5 or whatever.
Okay, so if I say I can gain 5 pounds,
I'm bringing my damn scales if this happens, by the way, and your fat ass will get on them.
So we all put in $20.
How's it feel to call somebody fat, John? He feels good, don't it?
So $20, right? And if you put on 15, then the three of us give John $20. So he's up 60. If you don't put on any weight, Tom's getting the money. 10 pounds, I get the money. So you have either you can put on 20 or you can put on 5.
And if you don't put on any, Tom gets the money. What's Gary getting out of the deal?
I know I'm getting the shit out of this
Gary
stick.
needs to choose if he's only putting on
And
5.
are we doing just 5 pound intervals? So if he gains,
because man, you can put on 5 pounds in a day, like depending what you do.
Yeah, just don't take a shit that much.
So if he's like
Drink a lot of water and don't shit, you know?
He's like 180, like 181, I win.
Well, close depending what he actually weighs.
Oh,
right. I'm just saying. So
yeah, we got to get this actual
184.
weight. Yeah,
whoever that's 5 pounds wins. 181, I win. I get it. Yeah.
Hey, and hey, Gary.
Yep.
None of this shit where you get on one of those analog style scales that have the little dial that you can actually set it.
And you can't be holding weight.
Beginning weight at negative 10 pounds. You can't do that shit. Okay.
Yeah, you can't hold weights while you're standing on it either.
I need it to be a digital scale when you get on it.
Okay, you can't be lifting underneath the counter while you're standing on it either.
Buck Jones. Well, no, I should probably do it with clothes because I can't be Buck Jones in public jumping on your scale at Foxbodys Fest.
No, you need to be in clothing for sure.
Okay, share my screen again, boys. This is that fucking burrito. I took a picture of it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's the salsa cup?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And that's how many chips they give you.
Damn.
It's wild.
That's not like a little dipping cup up. That's a fucking cup.
Soup bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're not playing.
No.
All right, so Gary, what are you doing? Maybe you lose 5. You just got to pick something.
Okay, so
we can wrap it up.
So is it if I stay the same or lose, I win?
No, if you stay the same, Tom already picked that.
But if you guys are thinking I'm going up, I'm putting on LBs.
Chris says 10 pound. I say 15.
So your best chance is to try to go down.
Or
that's
take
the only
5.
chance.
5.
Yeah.
No, 5 is a good bet. You only put 5 pounds on. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I'll bet down. No,
okay.
wait.
All right.
Wait. He said, no, wait.
I want to know what I weigh right now first.
I got to know. Yeah.
No.
You said.
No, wait. He's going for the shipping scale. Let's get this done.
I think I'll break it, though. Like, it's pretty dainty.
No, you'll be all right.
Let's see.
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking crush this thing. Like, it's a food scale.
What does it weigh in ounces?
Well, yeah.
Does it weigh in?
Well, give pounds too.
Just kind of lean your foot into it.
I don't think you need to know here's what I think. I don't think you need to know your weight right now.
What's the maximum on that?
I don't know.
Well, what's the name of it? And I'll look it up.
Oh, it's like a grocery store from Canada. Like it's.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know. It's pretty dainty.
I don't know.
I feel like.
See if you can make it say 100.
We'll see if she's got any head studs in her here, boys. Hold on.
If you break it, we'll get you a new one off Amazon.
She maxed at 30 lbs.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah. I got an error message.
You're going blind. You're betting blind.
Betting blind. Okay. Well, the only option is down. So I'll go down 5.
Well, we'll give you as long as you lose weight.
Okay.
No, bullshit. Because we're going at 5. Because it's
but
if he only loses 1 pound, I'm still winning that shit.
Gary, I gotta have this picture. Have you got scales at home?
Yep.
I gotta have this picture tonight.
Okay, deal.
You got to send me a picture tonight because I'm posting that shit on the Facebook group.
Okay.
In the morning, that shit's going on the pod Facebook group.
No.
Okay, and
if you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's just going to be your weight, nothing else. Okay?
No, he wins. He wins if he loses more than 2.5 pounds.
Actually, you know what? this is great. Other people can get in on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There might be a lot of money on the table if you lose those pounds.
Look at all the money we got for John to do the truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
$190 out of that deal, dude.
Right.
well, should we wait to place the bets once we see the weight?
No, my bet's already been placed.
No, I'm still saying you're putting on 10.
I'm saying
Well,
15.
Because my 180 that I'm referencing is like Buck Jones out of the shower.
Well, you bet. So
when I send you the picture,
wait tonight.
when I send you the picture, I'm going to be clothed
Yeah.
because we're going to have to weigh in public.
Won't that be some shit if you've already put on 5 pounds since the last time you weighed yourself?
Well, yeah, I'm going to go up in weight if I weigh in clothes. So I'm probably 185.
Yeah, these guys aren't accounting for the stress of moving to fucking Tennessee.
That's true.
They're not accounting for the stress of 3 girls, the stress of a new business. This is a winner for me.
Suspended on the second week of school.
That shit's going to dissipate in about 2 months when he starts eating that damn good Southern cooking.
Oh no!
Well, I think I'm going to show up to Foxtoberfest looking like I got fucking AIDS.
Sucking on too many burritos.
Yeah, I know. I can't put enough calories in me to gain any damn weight.
You're supposed to eat those burritos, Gary. Not put them out.
All right, so here's how it's gonna go. Well, I got my bet in. Chris has got his in. John's got his. If anybody else wants in, John, you post it up. But Gary, you got to send them a picture.
Okay, picture will come tonight, boys.
Yeah,
nice.
Deal.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up because I got to send this over to you guys. Right? How do you want me to email it to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll figure that out after the recording's off.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up. Everybody, thanks for listening. Chris, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the last minute invite.
Thanks for accepting the last minute invite.
Lastminute.com.
Hey, John, I was on time too. And
You were. I was absolutely shocked that you actually said, hey, are you going to send me a damn invite for this shit? Like, what the hell? He's on time.
Right. Everybody, thanks for listening. Talk to you later next time.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys.